Hi there, welcome back. This episode I wanted to show you my craft room, so come on in and I'm going to show you how I made the most use of this space that we had as an extra bedroom in our house. So first, when you walk in, you're going to see a bank of cabinets on your right, along with a long desk and some drawers on either side. All of this was purchased at IKEA, along with the pegboards that you see. And all of the accessories like the shelves, the little containers that slide out. So one thing I wanted to do was have a prep station. So I mimicked what I had on this side of the room on the other side of the room. So if you want to look at that, you'll see it's exact replica. So when I have a friend over, they can use this space to craft, or typically what I do is use it as prep space for my current projects that I'm working on. So you can see I have my Cricuts here. I have the Cricut Joy Extra and my regular Cricut here. This is just kind of a catch-all. When I buy something, I'm not sure where to put it just yet. I just put it in my little Lazy Susan here. Let's go ahead and dive into the cabinets. So the cabinets I have all categorized. And you can see here, these are my adhesives, my crackle paints, my Dremel, my tool set, my cinch, and some other little tool areas, or tools for different areas. And then we move over to the second one. This is where I have my ribbons, flowers, more ribbons, beads, sparkles, cards, extra packaging, envelopes. Oops. And then over here, I have all of my Tim Holtz stamps. I have switched all of my stamps that I had previously all to the Tim Holtz size because they're all uniform in size. So I'm not sure what exactly size this is, like 7x9, something like that. And that way they all stack together really nicely. I'm actually looking for a better way to organize this. So if you have any tips or tricks, leave them in the comments because I need to find a better solution for this. But that's basically what's in here. Just some miscellaneous knickknacks. We're going to move down here to our drawers. This section is for all of my ribbons. So you can see I have everything kind of categorized here with my natural ribbons. This gets more into the smaller ribbons and Christmas. This is my dog. This gets into the bigger ribbons along with the packaging that are flat. And this gets into the excess ribbons and fabric scraps. And then thread for my sewing machine. And then the bottom one is just fabric. So I have all of my fat quarters and remnants here that I use for projects. And then let's go ahead and go over to this side. This side isn't as exciting because I haven't really utilized this part yet. But I have all of my paints in the top drawer. Just all of my acrylics. This is just a little catch-all. This is for my sewing accessories. This is a little catch-all bin, kind of like my Lazy Susan on top of the desk, where if I'm not sure where to put it in the moment, just throw it in here and I'll organize it later. And then more fabric on this side. Before we move over to the other side of the room, let's take a look at the accessories that I have here. So I love Halloween. This stays out year round. It's just little glitter bottles that have like jack-o'-lantern and pumpkin shavings, dragon scales, things like that. We're going to move over to our ribbon section. These are all ribbons cut to size. You can buy these at Michael's just like this, but it has all kinds of different textures and colors. And then over here in the corner, we have my shelf of my junk journals that I do. So I take little golden books and kind of rip them apart, put them back together with extra pages, and I'll do a flip through for anybody who wants to see that in another video. Just leave it in the comments that you want to see that, and I'll make sure to do that for you. But I keep them all up here organized. And then here in the corner, we have our plastic Iris storage totes. So these are 2 stacked on top of each other. You can see right here, it's just this big from the floor up and then from here up. And I have them all organized for ribbon scraps, paper scraps, miscellaneous materials, all kinds of stuff. So everything is grab and go, so you know exactly where everything is. Let's open up my closet. I have the hanging system here. These are more narrow doors, so I had to buy smaller hanging systems to fit on the inside of the doors. But these house like my label maker, punches, things like that. And then I have another set of Iris totes right here. This houses all of the papers for projects, kits, things like that. And I have everything labeled like Christmas, Halloween, vacation, Valentine's Day. And then up at the top are my project totes. So I have Christmas and Halloween in the center. And then over on the right or the left, I have my project for Christmas, Halloween, one of my dogs. And then over on the right are just my photo boxes. Now let's go over to the other side of the room and we are going to take a peek inside of my cabinets here. So in this cabinet houses all of my Tim Holtz, some of my Tim Holtz distress sprays and pastes that you can see right here. And then I have some embossing powders, some inks, some project bells for Christmas. In the center, this houses, because it's right, this is my station, so it's directly above where I just grab everything. This has my distress inks, my distress oxides, my smaller distress inks, my smaller archival inks, my watercolor pencils, and then all of my refills and some of the sprays and some of the alcohol inks that I have. And then over on the last cabinet, this is an overflow of some of my smaller scrapbooks here at the top. My smash books, my photo printer, and then here I have just organized pieces of little bits of various project pieces that I'm going to be working on. So I have everything labeled Halloween envelopes, game pieces, fall tags, watercolor paper. Again, this is right above my normal crafting station, so everything is right at arm's length. So here, let's go ahead and take a look at the drawers on this side. So we have miscellaneous tags in the top drawer, and shaker tags, burlap tags, chipboard tags, chalkboard tags. Here we have some punches, some little trays, the vignette trays, miscellaneous washi, and the little paper wheel for embossing. My dog's treats, and then a tray of miscellaneous. And then just a little bit of vinyl right here for my Cricut. And then let's go ahead and go over to the other side. This section gets used most. So this is just organized with super glue, little tape, Kleenex, you know, just grab and go things. These are all of my punches. So this is my most used drawer. These are my around the page punches that you can put anywhere on the page and punch a shape out, and a tag maker. These are my embossing powders and my distress spritzes, along with more twine and some ribbon. This is my extra cutter and just a little container of clothespins and miscellaneous brass pieces. And this is just some leather pieces for the Cricut. So we also have this rolling cart over here. This is one of my favorite pieces. This houses cleaning products like when I used to craft. I have paper towels, Clorox wipes, my watercolor pencils. In the middle, I have my embossing machine and folders. I also have my starch and cotton rounds, and then my easy press down here on the bottom. Now moving to the wall, let me close this. These are my favorites. I bought these at Michael's probably 15, 16 years ago, the holder. They no longer make them. So I cherish them. This houses all of my glitter, my distress sprays, my ribbons. I hang extra ribbon on the little knobs on the side, but I have everything color coded. So everything is easily within reach. And then I also have one over here on the other corner of the room. Right over here. It has my buttons, more glitter, embossing powders, shaker card pieces, all of that. And then lastly, we're going to look at this piece. This was also purchased at IKEA. I believe it's called the Kallax. It's the smaller version. This has my sewing machine on top. I have everything organized here in little cases for envelopes, doilies, patterns, different vintage pieces to work with. I have magazine holders that I bought on Amazon that have different books for projects. I have this little Lazy Susan here, which has all kinds of pieces to work on for different projects. And my little ribbon tote, paper, more books, and then all of my scrapbooks at the very bottom. And then of course I have my 2 dog beds under each window so they can look out if they want to, or kind of chill while I'm up here crafting. I love all the natural light. This side of the house gets great light all day, so it's full of light no matter what time of day it is. So hopefully you enjoyed this room tour. If you want to see me go in depth with how I organize my bins as far as you know, holidays, things like that, and my scraps, I can definitely go into detail with you on that. Just put it in the comment what you'd like to see. I'll be happy to make another video. Please click like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.